right here in the gray and red shirt, brother. How you doing? What's your name? Kazan, brother. Nice to meet you. Did you incorporate what this brother was bringing out, brother? So, why did this happen to the so-called black man, brother? We got my brother right here. Got his back beat in by the so-called white man.
That's right.
We got my sister down here, hung on trees. We got my brother right here in chains.
Bring it out.
Why did this only happen to a certain nation of people?
Wake him up, Bart.
What now?
They couldn't accept it.
Give me that in Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
We're trying to make it sink in, brother. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
Moses said it's going to happen if you will not listen. Read.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Do you know what the voice of the Lord thy God is, brother?
Teach that.
The voice of God is the Bible.
That's right.
The King James Version Bible.
That's right.
We don't.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Have you been to church before? How many commandments they teach you in church? Usually they teach like 10 to 12 commandments.
Bring it out.
God said there's 613 commandments.
That's right.
We don't.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
That all these curses.
All these what?
That all these curses.
Brother, is this not a curse right here? Being hung on trees, being job discriminated on,
Bring it out.
housing discriminated on,
That's right.
being brought to America on cargo slave ships.
That's right.
Brother, you don't even know your nationality.
Bring it out.
That's a hell of a curse, brother.
That's right.
We don't.
Shall all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
The Lord said he was going to send curses on his people. We don't.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
The Lord said we was going to be cursed in every city, in every state.
That's right.
50 states in America. Where is the so-called black man at?
Bring it out.
In the hoods, in the ghettos,
That's right.
in every city. If you look behind you, brother, all these skyscraper buildings, can you name one of them that's owned by a so-called black man? You can't do it. Everything around you is owned by a so-called white man.
That's right.
That's us being cursed in the city. We don't.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
The Lord said, cursed shalt thou be in the field.
That's right.
You cursed in the work field today, ain't you?
That's right.
Somebody give me that. Sorry. Appreciate it, brother. We cursed in the job field today, brother.
That's right.
Last hire, first fire. What are people working like? Warehouse jobs, low-level jobs making what? $10 to $13 an hour?
Teach.
That's cursed in the field, brother.
That's right.
We don't.
Cursed shall be thy basket.
He said, cursed shall be thy basket. What type of food you eat?
Bring it out.
Do you eat pork? You don't eat pork? That's good. That's a law that we're not supposed to eat pork.
That's right.
But it says, cursed shall be thy basket. Fast food ain't nothing but processed food, brother. We don't.
And thy store.
Do you have a store? Do you own your own business?
Bring it out.
Like I was just bringing it out. All these businesses behind you, the Lord said they'll be cursed. We don't.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body.
Cursed shall be the fruit of our body. That's going into you not knowing who you are as a nation of people. Being brought up in childhood learning white supremacy. Learning everything that's against your God.
That's right.
Hey, brother, you doing all right? What's your name? All right, pay attention for me, brother. Read on.
And thy land.
The Lord said we wouldn't have any land. Brother, right now what I'm breaking down to brother is that we are cursed in every city, in every state, because we're not listening to the Most High God's commandments.
That's right.
So what we trying to do is come out here and wake y'all up and let y'all know that in order for y'all to take this kingdom back, y'all got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Otherwise, give me that in Deuteronomy 11 and 26.
Bring it out.
Bring it out. Trying to show y'all something, bro. Who got it?
Bring it out.
Get to it, get to it. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28.
11:26. 11:26.
Chapter 11, verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day
So the Lord said he was going to give you two options.
That's right.
Rulership or lower estate.
Bring it out. A blessing and a curse.
Blessing and a curse. Curse means to be devoted for destruction.
That's right. A blessing if ye obey the commandment.
So the Lord said you was going to be blessed if y'all obey the commandment. But how many commandments you said you know? None. How many commandments you know? So are you blessed? Read that again.
A blessing if ye keep the commandment.
The Lord said you blessed if you keep the commandments. So are you doing that? Brother, you're not keeping the commandments, brother.
That's right. Of the Lord your God, which I command you this day.
The Lord still commands us to keep the commandments this day, brother. Stay with me.
And the curse.
And the what?
And the curse.
And the what?
And the curse.
Read on.
If ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
So the Lord said if you're not keeping his 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, you're actually a cursed person. I mean, you said you're keeping the commandments, right? Give me that Numbers 15 and 38. I'm going to show you a simple commandment. Stay with me. Numbers 15 and 8. 15 and 38. Bring it out, somebody. Who got it?
I got it.
Bring it out.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38.
This is a simple commandment for y'all, for you too. Read that.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
In this whole Bible, it's going to say speak unto a certain nation of people. That certain nation is the children of Israel. Read on.
And bid them.
And command them.
That they make them fringes.
That they make what?
Fringes.
Fringes. Read on.
In the borders of their garments.
Brother, it's a commandment that we wear fringes in the borders of our garments. Read on.
Throughout their generations.
What does throughout your generations mean? That means it don't stop, do it? That's everlasting. Read on.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Got the fringes and the borders a ribbon of blue. So you said you was keeping the commandments. Where your fringes at? Huh? But you just said you was keeping the commandments. The what?
Exactly the ones I know.
Read on.
And it shall be upon you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So you said you wasn't keeping track. The fringes are so you can remember all 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, brother. You with me? So this is what we're trying to do, brother. We're trying to teach you that if you're not keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, brother, you're not gonna make it here.
That's right.
We already in the lowest of state of each city in every state. We getting shot down in the street. We getting job discriminated on, housing discriminated on. Brother, how y'all doing, brother? Y'all know why we out here? Stay with me. Stay with me. You know why we out here, brother? We out here teaching who you are as a nation of people. What's your nationality according to the Bible? You don't know?
I don't know if I'm y'all on what y'all is.
Brother, what's your, look at this chart right here. What is your forefather? What is your dad?
Who's my dad?
Yeah, is your dad a so-called black man?
So-called, he is a black man.
We not black, brother. We different shades of brown.
That's right.
Everything black is negative. Everything white is positive. Your enemy call you black. It's actually disrespect to call you black, brother. If you're not black, you different shades of brown. See what I'm saying? So what I'm asking you is that is your forefather a so-called black man?
Yeah, what everybody else calls, man.
What about you, sister? Your father a so-called black man? Y'all probably out the southern kingdom, brother. Judah, Benjamin, or Levi.
That's right.
The so-called white man calls us this. God says you're either Judah, Benjamin, or Levi.
That's right.
So what we're out here doing is showing you what nation you are a part of. So, did you know that God said his chosen children, for disobeying his words, he was going to send us to America on cargo slave ships?
Check it out.
Did you know that? That was recorded in the Bible? Never heard of it, right? Church is not going to bring this out to you. They're not going to teach you the truth. Somebody pull that for me in 2868. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So do you know what the children of Israel were doing in Egypt?
What they were doing, man?
Give me that Exodus 1 and 13 right quick. Trying to show you, brother. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Bring this out. Read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 1 and verse 13. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor.
To serve with rigor. Rigor meaning hard bondage or labor. You got a job?
I work.
You work right.
Right.
Do you know you're not supposed to work for nobody? She's not supposed to work for nobody.
That's right.
The children of Israel are not supposed to work for nobody, brother.
Right.
Give me that Deuteronomy 7 and 6. We're working for people today because we're not keeping God's laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
That's what we out here showing y'all. We're trying to bring y'all back to y'all's heritage. So do you think you're above any nation on the planet? Or do you think everybody is equal?
Everybody.
Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
Do you know what holy mean? Read that.
Unto the Lord thy God.
The Lord said you are separate unto the Lord thy God. Read on.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
It said the Lord thy God has chosen you. Read on.
To be a special people.
To be a special people, brother. Read on.
Unto himself.
Unto himself. You made in the image of God. Read on.
Above all people.
Hold up. What did you say?
Above all people.
Above who?
Above all people.
Above who?
Above all people.
I thought everybody was equal. Did he just say in the Bible his chosen children was above all people? That's Bible prophecy, ain't it? Don't we dominate in basketball, football, baseball, track, martial arts? We dominate in every sport, don't we?
That's right.
That's us being above everybody, brother.
Right.
But if we dominate in all those things, why we in the hoods and ghettos in all 50 states of America? Somebody give me that in Hebrews 12 and 6. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why we're in the lowest estate of every city in every state. You got it? Read that. Hebrews 12 and 6. You got it?
The book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth.
It says, for whom the Lord loveth. Read on.
He chasteneth.
He what?
He chasteneth.
He what?
He chasteneth.
He said, for whom the Lord loveth, he punishes, brother.
That's right.
So when you're not keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, when our forefathers broke the laws, statutes, and commandments, he put us on these slave ships.
Right.
Right now in the land of America, brother, we're just in the land of our forefathers' captivity.
That's right.
In order for us to return home, we have to come back to keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right. We enslaved ourselves, man.
We didn't enslave ourselves. Give me that Exodus 11 and 7. Because Israel didn't enslave Israel. Africans. Read that. Who got it?
The book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 7.
Trying to show you, brother. The Africans enslaved the Israelites. We not African. Read that.
But against any of the children of Israel.
But against any of the children of Israel, read.
Shall not a dog move his tongue.
We don't.
Against man or beast.
So God said, ain't no nation supposed to be moving their tongue against us, nor our animals. Read on.
That ye may know how that the Lord does put a difference.
Hey, what?
A difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
It said the Lord put a difference between the Egyptians, the so-called Africans, and Israel.
That's right.
So no, brother, we not African. Don't the Chinese and Japanese look alike? Look exactly the same, don't they?
Bring it out.
So why do we gotta be African? Because we got the same skin complexion.
That's right.
The Lord said in the Bible prophecy,
So who is his people?
the children of Israel.
That's right. So that's anybody, right?
No, that's the 12 tribes right here, brother. This is God's chosen children right here.
So you
Give me that.
basically saying anybody that ain't part of that go to hell.
Give me that.
That's right.
Give me that in Joel 2 and 27.
Bring it out.
Listen to this.
That's right.
You think God love everybody, don't you? See, that's what this world done taught you. That's what this world done taught you, brother. That ain't the truth.
Bring it out.
Church ain't gonna teach you no truth.
Bring it out.
Who got it?
Don't go to church.
Let me show you this. Read that.
the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27.
Read it.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
The Lord said he's in the midst of the Israelites. He's only dealing with one nation of people. Read on.
And that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
He said, I am the Lord your God and none else.
Honor